Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will Dupree coming to you from the KXAN Live studio. Firefighters now have a fire under control in South Austin. A fire was reported at a building at a car lot just off I-35 near William Cannon Drive, and we now have heard from firefighters that that fire is under control. A live image right now from our photographer who is there at the scene. You can see that firefighters are piling up what appears to be metal pieces of the building, though very little is standing except you can see smoke in the background there just out of view from us, kind of blowing in the wind. A very different image coming in a little bit earlier this morning. If you take a look right here, this is video from one of our viewers named Paul Saldana. He was driving on I-35 and pulled out his cell phone as traffic was slowed very down there in that area. And as you can see, a large plume of very dark smoke lifting up from that car lot and the building that was on fire. We now know, though, that that building fire is under control. I just want to continue showing you this picture really quickly because as this viewer, as Paul drives underneath the overpass, you can see the dark plume of smoke just rising right there by the road. Thick plumes of smoke billowing into the air. It could be visible from quite a ways away. A lot of people contacting us saying they saw this down there in South Austin. But really wanted to bring you back to this live image from this building fire. Firefighters saying that this fire right here is under control. The fire started in a storage building behind a car lot just off I-35 there near Chaparral Road and William Cannon. Firefighters are working to knock down what's left of the smoke that's coming out of this building, but as you can see, very little is left from the building that started there. We have no clue just yet about what the cause of this fire is, so we're working to determine that from firefighters here at the moment, but they are a little busy, as you can see, reporting on this and responding to it. Here's the information that we have so far. So Austin firefighters tweeted out this a little bit earlier, saying that this fire is located at 6940 South I-35. It's a storage building at an automotive lot, and it was fully involved when firefighters first got there. And their update here is that the fire is now under control. A building and at least 2 vehicles are a total loss. The cause is under investigation. Fortunately, no injuries to report related to this fire. They also shared a photo that we just saw a few moments ago of a live image of firefighters working to control the flames, douse out the smoke. But the building is completely gone after that fire started there. Looking back out live to this, you can see that an apartment complex is directly behind where this fire started. A man standing out there on the stairway in the back, viewing what firefighters are doing at the moment. Fortunately, the fire did not spread to that building, though we did see heavy smoke coming from that area earlier today when the fire was first reported. We did hear from the Austin Transportation Department that I-35, there are major traffic issues because of this fire. They had heard that I-35 southbound may be blocked, and we have not yet gotten much confirmation on that end, but you can expect very heavy delays, and they're asking people to avoid that area, seek different routes because of the heavy smoke associated with this fire. But the smoke has dissipated quite a bit as we see live there. Firefighters working to get everything under control, but only a little bit of light smoke is billowing from the scene at the moment.
Engine 36 still over?
Thanks for sticking with us here on KXAN Live. Will Dupree back here showing you live images from a fire that was reported in South Austin there. A storage building behind a car lot very close to William Cannon, just off I-35, caught on fire. The cause of that fire is still under investigation at this time. We do know that the building is a total loss, as you can see right here. Not much left standing at this point. We understand that firefighters say that 2 cars also burned in this fire. No injuries reported at this time, which is the good news here. It appears that firefighters are kind of wrapping up their work. Some light smoke still coming up from the wreckage of that building, but really not much left there to salvage as this metal building seemingly melted apart in this fire. I want to show you some video really quickly that one of our viewers sent us just a little bit earlier of the heavy smoke that came from this storage building fire at this car lot. Heavy, dark smoke reported all along I-35 as people drove there. There were reports that I-35 was shut down. However, we know that there are some heavy delays at this time because of traffic slowing down in that area due to the fire. So if you're headed down I-35 south near William Cannon, please keep this in mind because it will likely have affected your commute at this time. Lunchtime is obviously going on, so if you can, maybe avoid I-35 right now. They're near Academy Sports, as you see the sign right there, but a huge plume of smoke coming out of the fire a little bit earlier. But right now, the scene looks very different as firefighters have now gotten the fire under control. They are working right there. Just some light smoke still rising from the building. But earlier, it was fully involved with flames. But fortunately, it's now been knocked down. We did get that video earlier of the heavy smoke coming from that storage building fire from a viewer passing by on I-35. If you out there have any video or pictures of what you saw from this fire, please send those to us at reportit@kxan.com. You can also find that information over on our website, kxan.com. We would love to see that because at the moment the fire has been knocked down and is under control, just some light smoke rising there, but very close to an apartment complex in the background there. Fortunately, it did not spread to that. Firefighters responded quickly enough and got this fire knocked down, but that building that you see, what's left of it is a complete loss, along with 2 cars destroyed in the fire. No injuries to report related to this fire. We're going to leave up this live image for you just a little bit longer so you can see what this fire has caused, the damage that it's caused, and what the firefighters are doing to respond to it at this point. If you'd like to read more about what we're learning about the fire, you can go to our website, kxan.com. So stay with us for a little bit longer. Thanks everyone for sticking with us as we brought you these live images after firefighters responded to a storage building fire behind a car lot in South Austin. This is at I-35 near Chaparral Road, just south of William Cannon. We understand that the fire and the heavy smoke that had come from this was really affecting traffic on I-35, causing major delays and had potentially even closed the highway at one point. We don't know where that stands right now, but please be aware that if you're traveling south on I-35, that there will be heavy delays, traffic impacted by the response to this fire. Heavy smoke earlier. Obviously now that's all been cleared and the fire is under control. Firefighters are wrapping up their response at this time. A few moments ago, we saw someone with the word arson written on the back of their shirt. Of course, that does not denote anything being specific. We know that the fire is under investigation, so that is obviously where one place that the investigation can go to try to figure out how this all started. Cause is unknown. Just to highlight that and really pinpoint it. No injuries to report either. What the firefighters are telling us is that the building is a complete loss. That much we can see. The building is destroyed and 2 other cars were destroyed in this fire. Fortunately, it did not spread to the apartment complex just behind where this storage building caught on fire. That is some good news, as well as no injuries to report there. Of course, we will keep following what the firefighters are able to share with us, but right now we're going to end our stream. More details will be available on our website, kxan.com, and on the KXAN News app, so please keep your phone handy and download that if you haven't done so already. Thank you all again for watching. We'll see you back here another time. I'm Will Dupree in the KXAN Live studio. Please stay safe and healthy out there, and take care.